Hello, hi, welcome, and thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a timeless and collective reading. So whenever this reading finds its way to you is the right time. But keep in mind, it's a general reading. So see what signs, symbols, messages, and energies resonate for you in your particular situation, and hopefully help to bring you a little bit of clarity on whatever you're wondering. It could broaden your perspective, narrow your focus, help you see something with fresh eyes in a new way, in a new light. But in the end, always trust yourself, that divine inner guidance, it's inside of you. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so that your decisions are sound and based in love and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. We're going to start with the Mystic Red Rose Oracle. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Peace, Consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. Opening message for the collective to help navigate the energy going on best. Please and thank you. Oh, wow. Okay, that's funny because I brought out a lot of love cards. So we are starting with a little bit of passion. There's a little bit of a heat going on right now. Fire in your soul, passion in what you are driven towards or to. Maybe somebody's passionate about you. It is, wow, yeah. Okay, all right. This is not just normal passion. This is insane chemistry. It's big passion coming through. So maybe a specific person you are thinking about. Perhaps this is coming into your future. Perhaps there's a big rekindling of some passionate energy coming through. It sparks. It's also having fun. This is not unrequited love. This is equal interest, equal passion, equal sparks going on between you and somebody else. And it's also a burning desire. So it could be that you've already ignited and you know about this sort of passionate energy, and it's possible you and someone else feel it inside, but haven't expressed it yet, but you still feel it. So let's see. And if this is not for you about a relationship, this is a passion project, passion inside yourself where you still have that fiery energy to pursue, and the energy and excitement you exude puts that kind of passionate enthusiasm in others just to hear you talk about it, whether it's inspiring them to do something or they're passionate about your project or what you're doing as well. So, okay. All right, let's see what this is about. Let's go to a little. All right, let me change what we're gonna use a little bit here. Let's do this one. This is the Heart's Hidden Secrets. Let's get a Heart's Hidden Secret message. Clarity on passion, please. What does the collective need to know about this? I mean, also remember, time is fluid. So you could very well be remembering that kind of passion that happened in the past. Let's see, past, present, or future. Let's see what's going on here with this passion, guys. Another message, clarity for the collective on insane chemistry. Is there a song? It's a really weird one, guys, and I don't know why that's coming through. It's like insane in the membrane. I can't think of who that is. I think it's pretty old. Maybe 80s, 90s. All right, let's see. Sparks makes me think of, I think it's Jordan Sparks, but I have no song. But now I got the goosies with that. So I'll do a little researcheroo for you and put the right song in the playlist. What else does the collective need to know on passion? Burning desire. Please and thank you. Oh, So somebody is not showing, someone is not showing how much they are feeling. Somebody is wearing a mask. Maybe it's you. Maybe you're trying to contain this fire. I I see a situation, just so you know, I do see a situation coming through where if there's any mask involved, it's like somebody's going to throw that mask away. So let's see, this is a bluff, pretending, mask, and exaggeration. If this is going on inside, I'm just getting that maybe somebody is scared to let something out. Not sure how you're going to react to those fireworks. Maybe you and someone else are sort of just hinting, flirting, not quite saying everything, but you can see the eyes. So even if there's a covering here, because the mask is covering the mouth, so it's all about masking words. So it can still be in actions that you see something, and I feel like you can still see the truth of somebody through their eyes, the eyes of their soul. So let's see what this is about. Why is somebody pretending not to care, but they do? Exaggerating something. I mean, if there's exaggeration here, it could also be somebody trying to do a little impressing you, or you're trying to maybe impress somebody else. I don't think you have to wear that mask, though. I think somebody's already impressed with you. So let's see. I know this is not, sometimes I get messages that are different. Cards need to come out for that message to come through, but I'm also seeing like two people. What are those weird, they look really weird when you put them on. Those like weird face mask things that like moisturize, and like the ones that you come off. So I kind of see maybe you and someone else doing something pretty, I want to say like it's kind of intimate, but sort of self-care as well. Like I see you and someone else maybe putting one of those face masks on, or maybe somebody's trying to do a little glow up, get their skin all dewy looking. And I know this is different, but I see that maybe somebody is, I see makeup, but maybe there's somebody who is a little afraid of somebody to see them in their bare face, morning, crazy hair, no makeup on kind of form. And I think that you are beautiful, natural, exactly how you are. And I think that's how someone else sees you. And if there's somebody else that you are thinking about, and they kind of always look really proper and done up, beautiful. It doesn't have to be a lot of makeup, but maybe just it puts they feel comfortable. Maybe it's you expressing how beautiful you think they are without it. Because sometimes that's a society thing. Society tells you have to look a certain way. Or it could be, from childhood, maybe somebody said something one time about something about them, and then they always feel like they have to cover something up. I'm getting that even if it's a beautiful flaw, that's what's beautiful. So if you're thinking that about anyone else and you notice they're always maybe they want to look beautiful, but maybe throw a little confidence their way and express how beautiful you think they are, exactly how they are. I think maybe that was a message that needed to come through with that mask. Okay, because it's exaggeration. Makeup can be amazing. It can make you feel beautiful, and there's nothing wrong with it. Express yourself differently. Put a little flair on how you look. Change yourself up every day. But I think there's also maybe something. I'm just getting that's a really big message for someone. There's something really beautiful about just being being barefaced and beautiful. You are beautiful. So let's see. Let's get another message. What else would be helpful for the collective to know on passion, pretending? Is that a song, The Great Pretender? Boundaries. Okay, so there has to be some boundaries here. Maybe somebody put up a, somebody's wearing this mask, but they're not expressing their own personal boundaries. Or that's you, that you need to do this. Even if it comes to burning desire and great passion, you can still have your own rules on what works for you, what doesn't work for you, what you learned from the past, what you want to do different in the future. Maybe somebody's expressing boundaries to you, speaking their truth, instead of having you have to read in between the lines. And this is a no, drawing the line and enough. So I'm not sure if this is the same situation or something different. It feels like such a different energy from this one. Boundaries. Let's see. Let's get one more card from this deck, and then we will clarify what is going on. It is possible that you have different situations going on too. This doesn't have to be the same situation. So you might have a passionate situation one place, and you might have to give a big old no, set some boundaries, have some closure somewhere else in your life. It could also be, the way I'm looking at this, if you need this passionate time, you need some sussy time here. And even if this is maybe at work or other things that you have on your schedule that you have to get done, perhaps somebody else is taking a lot of attention from you, and this passionate energy is over here just sitting on the stove waiting for you. And perhaps some of you need to create some boundaries somewhere else in your life so you can have some balance and sassy time over there. I mean, this can be anything. This doesn't have to be the same situation. You might have to say, no, I know I'm always helping you out in the garage, or picking you, I'm getting like somebody wanting you to get something from the store, or somebody always needs help from you. Maybe you need to just say, you know what, you have to figure it out today. I'm taking the day off. My phone is going to be on hold. I got something else going on. And you just need to set some boundaries. I mean, that could be even a friend, somebody in your family, somebody at work. It could also be like you need to put your phone on the do not disturb. Like, today is not the day. Put it on airplane mode. So it could be something like that. Let's see. And if somebody's always crossing your boundaries, wherever that is, and you haven't drawn that line or expressed what they are, and they just don't know it, and somebody doesn't know they're crossing it. And then if you express yourself and they still are reaching over there, then that's when you have to say, no, you know what? I need to set some ground rules here, and that's okay. I am kind of getting somebody that maybe just, I mean, maybe it's even in your house. Maybe if it's just boundaries you have, you're doing your space. I like that different messages are coming through here. Maybe some of you are even working on a passion project at home, and you live with someone that just kind of waltzes on and doesn't knock, and you're like, you don't mean to be weird, but you're in your zone. You're in your little passion zone on whatever you're doing or creating, and somebody's just kind of like wandering in, talking about their day. They have to do this. Can you help them with that? Blah, 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 blah. And you have to almost set some ground rules. Like, I know this is home space here, but it's also where I'm working, where I'm in a moment creating. It is not personal. We can do that and address that later. But right now I need my little sacred bubble of space and time. So it could be something like that too. So I kind of like that there's different messages coming through. Let's see what else is going on with you guys. Let's get one more from this deck, and then we'll go to something else. One more to clarify boundaries, bluff. And passion, insane chemistry, equal interest. And you have apology. All right, so maybe somebody didn't realize they were crossing your boundary, and once you have that communication, you know, there can be a clarity between minds. Somebody's like, I really didn't know I was bothering you. I'm really sorry. Take your space. I got this. Or somebody was just not reciprocal in your energy and you created closure. Maybe it's done in a very graceful way. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just getting like somebody like you have to tell somebody like, I think you're amazing, but I don't think it's about that, or I don't think it's the same equality in what you're feeling. And that closure that you can give somebody can be very healing, because if somebody just doesn't know, they're always kind of thinking they see something that they don't, or feeling an energy because there's a lot going on inside of them and it is not reciprocal, then you maybe just need to be clear with someone. So there's not like lost hope. I just thought of the song Love Lost. I think that's by Temper Trap. It's kind of a cool song. I haven't heard that in a while. Forgiveness, return, and sorry. And for some of you, maybe there is somebody from the past or something that happened. A little disconnect for some reason. Somebody didn't tell you exactly what was going on in their life. You felt these boundaries. Maybe they were clear, maybe they were not. But it looks like somebody has an apology for you. Wants to maybe take off that mask, express themselves, make amends, make things right, fix a situation. This could be a, not just a return, but like a reconciliation. I'm definitely getting different messages, but I still feel like they're kind of connecting. So let's go. Let's do. Do I have the yin yang? I do. Let's do the yin yang. Let's get another card on passion, bluff, boundaries, apology. Maybe you're offering your forgiveness for someone. That could be at a distance and just energetically to release you from any chains that are, binding you up in, unforgiveness. Not condoning someone's action, but just kind of sending love and letting go. And that really releases you. Or it could be an actual conversation you have. Wow. I think I just lost, there was so much, well, maybe we have to use these cards. I just lost the whole deck, guys. It flew like fireworks. All right, hold on. Okay. All right, well, now I really want to see what's going to come out. But I am getting mostly for most of you that somebody wants to apologize and make amends with you. Definitely take off the mask of a situation. Maybe you get an explanation. Something you didn't understand. All right, let's see. Yin yang. All the energy in these cards. Let's see what comes out. Clarity on, pretending, drawing the line, enough, forgiveness, return, sorry, insane chemistry, sparks and having fun, equal interest, and burning desire. Let's start with one message, please. What does the collective need to know? Oh yeah, you got fire. You got more fire. Yeah, there's a lot of fire somewhere. Maybe that heat was so much. It could have been that somebody had to set some boundaries. Maybe figure something out. What's happening in there? It could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo energy. Like fiery hair, maybe somebody has red hair like strawberry blonde, or a lot of highlights, or it's about somebody's hair. It also looks like she's floating in water, but this is like the Ace of Fire, even though it is not a tarot card. So it is oh, and also if you go this way, it does look like somebody's about to dive on into some passion. Maybe they're diving into emotions. Maybe it was a lot of chemistry and heat, but it's also something pretty deep emotionally too. Maybe that's what was hard to express. If it's the Ace of Fire, that's the big showing of the universe, you know? That's that big rod of passion, that it's just an ace. You have to recognize that no matter how big that flame is, if it's reciprocal and it's coming in as an offer, it's because you can both handle that. You can both handle that heat and that chemistry and everything that's going on. But you have to take something farther than the ace or it fizzles away. I mean, maybe the heat's still there, but it doesn't mean the opportunity always is. You don't have the experience. You don't get the moments if it's just the ace. It's just that energy you feel inside of you, and it ends there. So let's see. Let's get another card on fire, ace, passion, insane chemistry, having fun, diving in, diving deep. Ooh, okay, so this is, it's cool. It's kind of coming in exactly the same. So let me just show you guys. These two came in the same. This fire and this passion. And now the second card was this. You have these rose-colored glasses here. You have Neptune, which can be confusing, seeing something through a different spectrum of light or how you want to see something. Confusion, illusion, delusion. It's just not really seeing something clearly. Except here you can see something clearly. Here it's how you want to perceive something. So maybe you or someone else is very confused about this passion. That's kind of what I'm getting. Maybe it's confusing. Maybe it's a chemistry neither of you have ever felt before. And if this is you in a project, maybe you don't even know why you're so passionate about this thing. Maybe it's others that can't understand. Kind of getting that too. Maybe if it's a passionate project or something you're just into right now. You're into a book. You're into a new subject. Maybe it's really unusual for you or for how others think you are. So others are kind of confused as why you're spending so much time with something, why you're into something all of a sudden, why you've changed what you've always done and always, allowed in, and all of a sudden you have these boundaries. And why do you want to take time by yourself while you're spending time with that person? Maybe it's something different came through and you're confusing others. Maybe somebody else had these rose-colored glasses on in a situation, and that's the boundaries that you have to set. You're like, I know you're seeing something through the beautiful light, but maybe it's not the same for you, or vice versa. Somebody could be setting boundaries with you. If that's not reciprocal of any way, and this is a partnership and somebody is always sort of hiding something, you always feel like there's some restrictions, a block on your energy, and it doesn't feel like it's that equality coming back, it's because you're supposed to have this. So why stay where you're not getting what you desire back, even if there's chemistry on your end? Why not be where there's insane chemistry back and forth on both? That's a much better time. So let's see. What else does the collective need to know? What's happening right now? Let's pull a card on the apology, forgiveness, return, and sorry. Dreams and messages. Somebody's been thinking about this apology, coming back, what they want to do. Maybe somebody is, you know, this does have illusions. If someone's confused, trying to figure something out, maybe in their own life, maybe about you, maybe that is you figuring something out on someone else. This looks like such beautiful sleep here. Maybe somebody is dreaming about you, dreaming about what they'll say when they come back, how that conversation will go, what'll happen afterwards. I like these birds. But I also want to say pay attention to the energies that you are around. If they make you feel like you're flying and free, uplifted, working together, or if they're energies that are always sort of like, I don't know why I think of like wetting your wings. I just heard wetting your whistle, and then I thought of a wolf whistle, like. So I don't, maybe somebody wants to wet their whistle for you. I do think like you're meeting somebody in dreamland, or someone's dreaming on this return. Maybe you've been dreaming about it. Let's see. What do I want to pull now? Let's do one love angel and get another message for you guys. What is another message for the collective? Dreams. It's possible there is a person you have not met yet for some of you, and you have dreamt about the person. Because you could have dreams about people, and in the dream you know who they are, but they're not really anybody you ever met. Those are really weird dreams. Like, you know them, at least when you're there in the dream, but they're not anybody you can like pinpoint that you've ever met. So it is possible to connect with somebody on a soul level. That could be a possible future soulmate before you meet them. Or you meet somebody once and bam, you start dreaming about them right away. Okay, let's get one love angel message to be helpful, please, and thank you. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. You do have these boundaries here. So you have to think about who this is. Maybe this is somebody that you are putting those boundaries with, having some closure with. Maybe this was there in the past. Maybe this is meant for you by somebody else in the future. It is also possible that this separation is this passionate person, somebody you know, somebody you had a, you know, let's say a little fling, but a little flare of passion with. And there had to be time apart to recognize perhaps that it's deeper than some fireworks. That it's not just about attraction, that maybe it is something bigger than that. And sometimes that is not recognized until it is no longer around you, till something is taken away. I'm getting that somebody is missing you. So that separation could have already happened. Maybe it's coming. Just know that whatever is coming, whether this is something you went through going on and now, or in the future, this is coming through to, I'll show you this because I put this up right, bring some balance back in. Within yourself, within where you're going to and who you're going to be with, or perhaps when something is rekindled and comes back around, it is so it's on balanced ground. I like this card a lot. This is a beautiful message. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. Do you have to see if that's what changes, if that was what was already there, if that's what is coming in for you. All right, let's do this. I don't know. I'm just kind of grabbing decks that are in front of me. So let's do one from the Love Oracle. I didn't really expect this to be such a big love readings, but we go with the messages that come out and the energy going on right now. So, and for some of you, it's not a love reading. It could just be, you know, time apart from a partner. It could be a business partner. That could be a friend. Could be a family member. It could be anybody, but you need a little separation, a little time apart. And any kind of relationship that you have, if that is not physical intimacy, it is the value of the time you spend with somebody else and energy exchange. It is being emotional or expressing how you really feel about whatever project you are working on, or, you know, about who you work with, how they make you feel. If somebody makes you feel slighted or if they make you feel uplifted, sometimes expressing that makes a deeper relationship, whatever that is, even a friendship. Be like, thank you. I was a weirdo yesterday when I had a really bad day. And I know I kind of lashed out and said some things, but it wasn't personal. And someone's like, it's okay. I know you can be a weirdo. I love you anyway. Sometimes you have to say those things and express it. And it just sort of brings that apologetic balance back in. And for most of you, I do think, especially if you're watching this channel, that spirituality in any partnership or is important to involve your higher self, to see something from the higher perspective. Because, you know, you are elevated. You are spiritually in tune. So, it is possible. Not every partnership around you is, though. But it's allowing somebody the appropriate time to grow and understand things when they're ready. So let's get one from, what is this? The Love Oracle. One message from the Love Oracle, please. Thank you. Yeah, we're going right on back to, I'm going to show you the bottom here because you have this. You do have a breakup, but then you have this. So we're going right back to the start with this passion, magnetic attraction, something, maybe even if there's been, maybe some of you have an in and out situation. There's like a breakup and then you just can't, no matter what happens, somebody just keeps coming on back. It's probably because it's a deep soul connection. You probably are learning a lot together, having some lessons, figuring some stuff out. Relationships and people are complicated. Life is complicated. But if there's this, it's like even if you go away and it's still like something that turns you around, keeps bringing you back. These people look like they're having so much fun. It is alluring, it's lusty, it's irresistible, and it's flirting. I'm just sort of getting when these two magnets come together, it's not like anything else. Just, I don't think they want to be apart. Sometimes that's necessary to learn. So maybe this is right now going on. It could also be that, you know, for some of you, if there's something going on here and there was anything else going on that was just kind of not really real, not really working, imbalanced, confusing, then maybe that breakup, that separation is going to happen because of the catalyst of something else that was felt that was just not that was really different. But I don't think that is for all of you, and it might be what somebody else is going through as well. Walking away, ending, separation, and it's over. A lot of energy. Let's get a truth, a soul truth for you guys, and then we're going to dive on into the tarot. Where are we at? Okay. Let's get one soul truth message. It's a lot of cards that came through, but it's a lot of the same cards Didn't matter what deck I pulled. Let me show you those again so you see. We have this fire, magnetic attraction, passion in this situation. It could be the same situation that is this mask and illusions, even kind of dreamy energy. Maybe something wasn't seen clearly before. Maybe something like that comes in and now something is seen clearly, perhaps causing a separation or breakup somewhere, or this could have been a separation and breakup that helped this clearness come through. Maybe the boundaries are what brings something back into balance, or the back into balance comes after this apology. I hear balance is key though. So whatever partnership you're looking at, insane chemistry aside, that balance is key for sustainability. One message for the collective, please, and thank you. Oh, my cards are slippy today. Where can I ask for more help in my life? Until we receive with an open heart, we're never gonna really have an open, we're never really giving with an open heart. When we attach to judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. Ooh, that's deep. Till we can receive with an open heart. So you have to be able to receive love. Maybe somebody doesn't know how to open up to love. Maybe no, when it is possible you're ready to give this beautiful balanced partnership and somebody never had that opportunity before to have something real and deep. Maybe it was always superficial or lusty or chemistry or what's that, the status quo, just what they thought it was, maybe what you saw in the movies, what they saw growing up. Maybe something with you is different. But until somebody is open up, or that's you being ready to open your heart to receive, because people don't always want something when they give to you. Some people do. You know, the ones that have those big old masks on, always bluffing you, confusing the crap out of you. Then they want something back. They want to take something from you. That's how, you know, and that you have to feel that energy out. You have to have discernment. But there are people that just want to give because they can, because they love you, because they want to. And it's a gift to that person for you to open your arms and say, thank you. Yes, thank you. But it has to be something you want to receive. So we'll never really giving with an open heart when we attach judgment to receiving help. When you think, when you're attaching judgment, oh, you only wanted to do that because you want to take this from me, or you only did that because you want to look better there. Just don't have judgment, have discernment. We knowingly and unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. It's somebody that maybe had something always taken from them, always had to give back. I'm just getting that, like love is love. I'm just getting a simple thank you. So let's see, today's soul action is, today ask somebody for help and receive it with an open heart. Today's mantra, I ask for what I want. We do have these boundaries. And I am open to receiving it. What is something you need a little help with? It could be anything. Opening the pickle jar. You know, that thing in the garage that you need fixed. Or an idea that you have and you know somebody is experienced in that subject. Maybe you can ask for some help. You don't have to do everything on your own. I feel like there's somebody that's going to make them feel really good that they get to help you with something. Maybe somebody is always trying to help you and you're like, no, That's okay. It's okay, I got it. I'll figure it out. I'm getting like maybe something on the computer, maybe something financial. It could even be about a relationship or a friend. Maybe somebody can help you out, give you good advice. But I keep seeing a pickle jar. I keep seeing a pickle jar. Maybe it's something really simple. I'm getting that some of you also might need to delegate some duties, whether that's at work or people you know, family members, something like that, so that you can have some time doing something passionate. I am going back to that for some of you if that's there. You know, you want to have a sassy, sexy date and you have nobody helping you. I don't know. Just getting maybe like if you live with roommates or something like that. Nobody's doing the dishes. You're kind of handling everything. You have to be like, look, I got a sassy, sexy date tonight. You need to do the dishes. You need to go pick up the clothes and the laundry and help me out, and I'll be back. It's your turn tonight. I don't know. That was not for everybody, but I did see that. So let's see. Let's go to the tarot. Let's see what's happening. What's happening? What does the collective need to know? Please and thank you. Let's just kind of dive in and get a couple of messages right away, because that was a lot of oracle cards. Let's do four messages on energy around this situation, please and thank you for the collective. What is this? Oh, the four of swords. It looks like this one. Sleeping beautifully, laying down, putting down your armor, resting comfortably, getting off the clock. Here it has 6, 8, 8, 6, 9, 25. There's another clock in the back, but I can't see it. It's like the clock has cobwebs on it. One clock is on the ground, but this is resting your swords, restoring your energy back to peace, maybe clearing out the cobwebs, getting off the clock for a little while, doing something where you have so much excitement that it's like time is not even real. Clarity on the 4 of Swords, the 6 of Cups. Well, this is about some kind of soulmate, or you thinking about the past. It's possible that is who is coming back for this apology. Sometimes this is the blast from the past coming on back. Maybe somebody from a very long time ago, maybe not so long ago. But this is usually somebody you met that it didn't matter what mask they put on, you knew who they are. You know their soulmate. It's so beautiful. I love the 6 of Cups because it's pure. I mean, it can be passionate and hot and heavy, but there's a purity to this love. It's genuine. It's just kind of like a soul-to-soul recognition. It's innocence. It can be platonic, though. It can be just a friend. This might be just somebody from your past coming on back, restoring peace in a situation, having an apology, or talking about something back then, reminiscing. Be cautious not to see it through these rose-colored glasses, because nostalgia can work like that. You can remember something from the past. You're not back there anymore, so the fuzzy memory land remembers the beautiful little awesome moments, and you forget the big old red flags or the weird situations where your boundaries were crossed because you're thinking about all that attraction. You got to remember everything. Or it could be that you were so hurt or so, imbalanced out of some kind of separation that you had or something that went on, that you forget that there was a lot of beauty, a lot of good. There was a lot of I hear romance or romantic energy that you kind of tucked away, put in the cobwebs. So nostalgia is weird. Don't get lost in the past. That's here. How can you bring it into the now, and whatever you have learned to bring something back into balance, whatever this is, and make new memories now and in the future. This can be children energy. Also your inner child, remembering something from childhood, healing from that, playing. If this is anything that involves children, I always feel like playing with them, not just watching them from afar, having fun. Where's that passionate energy here? It's the Six of Cups, but this person is kind of outside on this street in the dark with a street lamp. I just thought of Bright Lights by Matchbox 20. I don't have any lyrics though. But the Six of Cups, maybe somebody's waiting for you, or you've been waiting for someone else. Come out of the dark, turn on the light. Go do something fun. Clarity on the Six of Cups, please and thank you. I said 4 cards. Let's do one more card and then see what's at the bottom. That kind of just stuck in my hand, so I guess it's not. I could say whatever I want in the beginning, but there's also another 4 cards. So let's see what's at the bottom. You have the 8 of Swords. All right, let me show you these. What's this? 2 of Pentacles. Oh, the Chariot. And Strength. And the King of Wands. Okay. Look at those. The foundation here is this 8 of Swords. So there is this sense with the 8 of Swords of being stuck. Not knowing how to get out. Not knowing how to leave. Believing in your mind, which you or someone else is basically just bluffing yourself, that you have to stay stuck where it's uncomfortable. There's always a way through with the 8 of Swords. You just have to think outside the box, maneuver something a different way, change your belief system that it has to be like that. Because that's where somebody's choosing to stay in the birdcage, choosing to stay contained in something that they were told they can't leave, or they believe there's nothing better, or that's all they know. So why leave your comfortable little uncomfortable birdcage and venture out into something new? Because that's tackling the unknown. Sometimes that's out of fear. But if this is coming in, somebody's ready to tackle that fear or get the clarity they need to make the moves to possibly leave a situation. But it starts in your mind or someone else's, in your beliefs. This person has a note or something. They're like laying on a clock. You have a lot of people laying on clocks. This girl's laying on a clock. Clock's behind her. This one's laying on. It's like a stone. I hear Stonehenge. It's like it makes me think of where the shadows or where the sun comes through on something and you see the clock. So it is possible that someone believes that that's all whatever their past was, that's all they have to compare to, so they don't know there can be something better. Maybe something is coming through to break that cycle. Because there's never really chains in that. Sometimes somebody is bound to something they can't see, but there's always some sort of little sliver of a way out or through or a different way to do something. And I always feel like with the 8 of Swords, there might be somebody on the sidelines, because you can never quite tell if there's somebody there that's like, hey, you're not really stuck there. Maybe if you just go a little to the left, you're going to be okay. It is possible that asking for help is somebody to help you out, or you're the person helping somebody else to see how to rebalance. Because when you leave that Eight of Swords. I mean, I would say it's interesting because you head towards the Nine of Swords, which is the opposite of the sleep in the Four of Swords. But it looks like these two together, you're leaving that situation and jumping on timelines here back to the Four of Swords where there's peace restored, healing. No armor or mask needed. Let's look at these quick. What has to happen for this is you have to rebalance your energy. It's like a little Cinderella thing going on here. Maybe something about midnight. I go on walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like I used to do. I'm always walking. Was that Patsy Cline? You have to keep lighthearted here. You do have to make some adjustments, even if this just starts in your energy. Balance of things you're into. What feels too heavy on your plate? What have you left on the back burner too long? Who are you needing to call or spend some time with? Who do you need to set some boundaries with and make some change-a-roos going on? Because there's some kind of imbalance and you can make the adjustments needed to bring something back into balance. Or maybe that is what you're asking for help with. Be like, hey, you know what? These shoes are really uncomfortable, although they're pretty. Do you want them? Or can you help me up the, can you hold them for a little while I run around and do some dancing as Cinderella here in my bare feet because it's way more comfortable? I don't know even what I just said. That's that helping energy. I just see her like, can you hold my purse? Can you hold my clock? I see, can you hold the car? Maybe you have to hold the chariot. I don't know, the side message, I see someone having to run in somewhere. Maybe they forgot something, you have to go in the store, get something. It could be with a chariot, you're taking a trip with someone. Somebody's traveling some distance to see you. They had to wait for some adjustments in their schedule. The right timing to come back. The passion has never left, even if there was a separation, or maybe a separation had to happen before it was the right timing. There had to be some peace in a situation for something to come back to you, but it's coming back to you victorious. You're flying on a carpet. Oh, look at you. Someone else is coming back very, very creatively. It's like your own personal little genie here. You're flying above a situation in the moonlight. Seeing something clearly. Maybe it's a new cycle. Somebody's now trusting their intuition, but I like there's a dark and a light candle. Usually it's a dark and light horse or sphinx. So it's possible there were different energies that were happening before that were pulling and pushing and prodding and poking and moving in all different directions. And now you figured out the right balance energy, or someone else did the right balance of masculine, feminine inside of themselves, or recognizing all of the facets of all of their experiences and how that is beautifully put them in the position of knowing deeper now who they are and who they want to be. But it's moving in the right direction now. It's now sources that move together in harmony, and apparently you elevate. I still feel like the Chariot upside down is still a big victorious card. It's just maybe a little bit of a delay, or something had to come around the long way. But usually it is a very fast energy. So even if somebody had to take a little detour and come the long way, as soon as it comes back, you're right back on track. Whatever situation it is with the Strength card, possibly a Leo energy around you. You had double Leo now. Leo. Maybe Cancer energy. And you have Pentacles and Cups, so water. You have everything. Six of Cups, water, Pentacles, earth, swords, air, and fire. You have this big, powerful Lion with this beautiful woman. And the Strength card means that either a situation that you went through, oh, I picked that up and I'm going to show you what was under there. This was on the top before, and I picked it up to show you. You do have some unfinished business coming back. Is that where's that 6 of Cups? What does that say? Coming back with flowers. It's not over. Patterns back and forth. Baggage. Maybe somebody's coming back without some baggage now. Leave the baggage behind. Make some changes. Have the strength to set some boundaries if you have to. If it's going to be different and you're doing a redo. If this is anything new in your life. And there was weirdness of anything you had before. Step back into anything you are doing that is brand new with this newfound personal power of how strong you are, what you deserve, what you are meant to have. Beautiful reciprocal energy back and forth of love. Getting opportunities in your life that feel like win-win victories. The right movement forward and up. And when the Strength card comes in, it doesn't mean it was easy. It does mean there's something that you need strength for. So, here, buckle up, Buttercup. It's going to be a fun ride. I think this upside down is more like a pushing of power, a forceful energy, wanting somebody to feel something, wanting somebody to do something, and like pushing that situation so it happens. And all that push does is make something want to go farther away. It's not that magnetic attraction where it's like, that's where it's just exuding strength. It just is. You don't need to prove to anybody how strong you are by speaking about it. You just live it. And it's just in you. And either you or someone else is coming through with, oh yeah, you got a lot of Wands energy. So there's definitely a Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries kind of energy here. And it doesn't have to be their sun sign, it's an energy. Maybe it's heavy in their chart. This is definitely somebody coming back on that magic carpet ride with some confidence. Someone got their groove back. Someone got their mojo back, their confidence. They now see something clearly. They are ready for new, because this is somebody ready for a new experience. New territory. Even if it's the same territory, they don't want to do it the same way. Because the King of Wands always wants expansion in their mind, in their territory, what adventures they go on, what talents they get to do, what they get to learn next. It's all about the next. But don't, if this is, it's the King. So it's not really like the Knight where it's like wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, kind of in and out energy. It's the King. They have a bigger offer. But upside down, they're just pompous. It's somebody that comes in very big, very confident, but it's, where is that one? Where was that one you have? This one. It can be this guy or girl. A little bit of an exaggeration on all those adventures they went on. A little bit of exaggeration on everything that is going on, even with their words or how they feel. It's expression. But when it's arrogant kind of exaggeration, it's filling in some holes because there's some kind of lack of confidence underneath. That's upside down. But this King never wants to appear like they're not confident. They don't want to be seen that way. But the overconfidence or the over pushy power to say how important they are, everything they accomplish is just like, yeah, that's nice. But when this King is upright, they are sassy, sexy, confident, expansive, creative. There's definitely a lot of fire in this King. He's also dressed pretty, like got a fancy like bow thing. There's a lot of Leo energy here. And I don't know if that's something that is near you, but that salamander, the spotted salamander, there's usually one or two that live on my one set of stairs for years. And I guess they live up to 15 years in captivity. I looked up that salamander. It's really big and it did not know what it was. It's this big thing. So maybe a spotted salamander. Maybe I can find a little video and put a little video for you guys. So it's all coming back to gaining confidence again. Stepping into your own personal power. And if this is not coming back right now for you, or something new coming in, your message is to remind yourself of all the amazing things that you have gone through. No one's gone through the things you have. Get back on the horse, get back on your magic carpet ride, because you're heading towards victory, but you're doing it with this newfound confidence, adjusting things accordingly as you go, seeing reality in a situation, but always having that sense of possibility and dreams. Where's your dream card? Here are your dreams. See what in your life you are magnetically attracted to. People, places, things, subjects, passions, whatever it is. That's the direction your magic carpet should go. Have the confidence. You'll figure out everything along the way. Sometimes the gentle approach in the end is what gets you through. The graceful energy. There's a trust with this lion. It's not just walking up to the lion, forcing your hand in there, in the lion's mouth. Or, taking out the big comb, say, can I pet your mane? Like, I got you. And like, you're not going to mess with the lion. Make sure the lion trusts you first. Sometimes that takes some time. And let's do one more small message, because this was a big reading. I only intended to do a tiny little reading today. And you guys must have a lot of energy going on. So just remember, in general readings, sometimes it's just one little thing that you needed to hear. If the rest of it's not you, it doesn't make sense. Don't force anything. Force, your hand in that lion's mouth if that's not your lion. And sometimes it's just helping you understand maybe what somebody else is going through. And sometimes it's just a little nugget. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself here. I always enjoy myself with you guys. And I feel so blessed to be here with you. Thank you so much. Let's get one more message. Please and thank you for the collective. I am the loving energy of the universe. Beautiful words. Exude love. Be in the I am. Recognize how amazing, special, strong, unique you are. And I love you. And with that, I bid you adieu. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful day and a beautiful evening. And I'll see you soon.